head out and to the swamp back here through the woods. See how far out I can get. See how bad it is back in here, how wet it really is. I don't know how well you can hear me. I'll try to speak up so you just can hear what I'm saying. But let's get back to it. It's been a long time since I walked back in these woods into the swamp. There used to be a pathway that got you back in here, but I wore my boots. I say there should be pathways from the deer that come out in the lawn and come through here. Yeah, let's go down around this way. That's pretty muddy. Well, the water's not up into here yet, which is surprising by how much water's in the swamp. I'm really kind of surprised. Glad the deer come through here a lot. Give me these paths to walk through. Oh yeah, water was never like this before. The beavers have really got it dammed up. Get my other camera out. Yep, I really wish I could have got out in here with the kayak. Whoa, almost went to the ground. Oh yeah, there's a lot of water back here. This was never
this full.
Alright, let me move on. Okay, I'm getting other, zooming in with the other camera. That's not the GoPro, so I can get you so you can see. Hopefully I can get the videos to match up. Yeah, there was never this much water out in here before. Close my camera back up and hit it in my pocket so I can walk. Yep, I'm looking like I'm gonna have to go up and around that. I didn't realize this was so open back in here like this. This used to be, there's just about a lot of woods back in here. A nice little area back in here now. This was open like this when I was a kid. I would have been camping out in here. That would have been a good place to camp. Of course, that water wasn't up like it is now, but still would have been cool. Man, I can't believe the water that's out there. Why do I think that right over there is where you used to be able to go back to follow the electric lines? It used to be like a roadway. Don't even look like it's a roadway anymore. get out in the John Charlesworth fields and whatnot, and there was gravel pit from this way. I used to do it a lot when I was a kid. I'd always go over there a lot too, and that way to get back in there because it was easier. Looks like I see a goose out there. Yeah. Come down in and get a little closer to the swamp. Get a video on the other camera. Yep, I wish I could have got out there with the kayak. I might still end up trying. I don't know if you can see the goose way out there. A couple Canadian geese. Probably laying eggs. They land in the lake and the swamp a lot. Alright, let's keep trekking on. Gonna be 47 on Tuesday. Well, the 29th of April. I don't know. Hopefully I can get this video posted by then. But I'll be 47. And this has changed a lot since I was a kid back in here playing and whatnot. I bet you this right here is another natural spring. There's so many natural springs on this hill. My parents' water is natural spring. It's good water. I come up and check it all the time for them. Used to be a path when I was a kid that everybody used for hunting and whatnot, that brought you right back in here, and because there was a lot of thorn apples and thick brush that used to be. I mean, it would open up in some spots, but nothing like it is now. I am shocked on how much this has changed. Probably shouldn't be talking. I should probably be quiet and whatnot, and probably end up seeing some deer. I'm actually surprised I haven't kicked any up. Oh, big, thicker, pricker bush. Well, there's one of his lakes. And the swamp was never to the lake like it is now. Yep, hopefully I can get out and walk along this like it used to be able to. Oh, that's really stupid. When we were younger. This has changed a lot. It's been a long time since I've been back here. I don't know how much digging he does out of these ponds anymore. And he used to gravel out of these ponds almost daily. Oh, man, there's a lot of prickers and whatnot through here. Oh, I gotta come back through them. That's the sad part. Ooh, ooh, that almost got me right in the neck. That wouldn't have been cool. Okay. There's this gravel pit. There's the crane for digging out the dock. Woodpeckers have been all over that tree. Yep. I used to walk to town this way. Be able to walk right down between. There's another lake right over on the other side by where that big crane is. Wonder what I'm gonna get. Look at, there's a fish. Ooh. That was a little rough. I should have got more of a jumping start. Hey, I don't know if you can really see, but that's my parents' and whatnot. I'm gonna get it on the other camera. That's my parents' and the lake is up there. You kind of see them geese a little bit more. I'm gonna try to walk around this a little bit more, see if I can get a better view. Yeah, these wires go all the way up behind here. There used to be a road that would take you right over to there. That you now cannot get to. Interesting. Yep, this would be the one right here. Over there's the road. It used to go up, well, a little passageway, basically for these telephone wires. I don't even know if they're telephone wires, what they are exactly. I don't know if they're electric wires, but this, you could literally walk all the way through here, all the way over to there and up. This was all like a little road, an access road. I can't believe how much this has changed. Beavers, beaver damming. Because the beavers dammed it. Oh, fucking prickers are ridiculous through here. I want to go this way. Ow, that hurt. geese over there. There's the beaver. That's the totem right there. I can't believe how much this has changed. Whoa. Would have been a good video if I'd have went in. You probably would have had, it would have been the most viewed right there. I almost went in. Almost. It's gonna take me some time to put this together and whatnot to get it, especially for putting videos with the other videos, so I can show you from the GoPro and my camera. I was gonna put it on my chest, the GoPro, but I thought maybe my head would be better. That way you're seeing what I'm seeing. Probably just gonna go down a little bit more and whatnot, and I don't know if I'll record my trip back out. Might be just a trip in, so the video's not super long, but hey, you never know. I might just decide to turn it back on after I do shut it up, because you never know. I just want to see how far down this kind of goes, because you can kind of see this from the road, on the main road coming from Little Valley. And I don't know if it's this water we're seeing, or if his one lake he has right up here. Oh, that's some water. Wonder how deep and bad this is gonna be. Oh, not bad, not bad. Not bad, not bad. This comes out quite a bit. There's a lot of water down in here nowadays. And there's a beaver dam. And I can't get through there. That looks deep. I got my waterproof boots on. I come in from way over there. geese. Don't come yell at me, John. I ain't hurting nothing. I ain't gonna get into nothing or break nothing or worry about nothing. Man, it's kind of muddy. It's stinking. I wonder what happened here, but he's got all this like sand put here. It's like muddy sand. Oh, there's people down there. Kind of look like Amish fishing. Amish fishing. Yep, years since I've been back here. Always geese back here. There was always geese back here. I wonder what he dug that little bit of a trench out right there for. That's nice. How's the electric or whoever's supposed to get back through here to deal with these wires? I wonder. Yep, over there is where we go back into the woods to go back. I really hope you like these videos. This is the first. Well, I shouldn't say first, because I have did hiking videos, but this was more of an exploring the outdoors. No, exploring the swamp. I couldn't get the fucking kayak in. Sorry for my language. If I'd have been able to get the kayak in, I wouldn't have had to come out, but there's a lot of water there, but not enough for my kayak the way it's designed. If I had more of a flat, bigger kayak, I think I'd be alright. I wonder if he dug that little ditch up there to try to get some of this to drain out, but ain't gonna be long, and this is gonna be all part of the swamp. I mean, there's already water here, and quite a bit in spots. I mean, the swamp's right there. It'd be beavers keep damming it eventually. Pretty windy today. Turned out to be a beautiful day though. It was a nice day for a walk. We're coming up to this little ditch. This time I'm gonna get a better run and start at this son of a bitch. I'm gonna figure out my plan of attack here though. I don't fucking know, man. I don't wanna lose my cameras. That'll work. I didn't even have to jump it. I should have did that coming. Jack. Yes, I am. Deer tracks right through here in the mud. Pick up your feet. Alright. We're going to find a different plan of attack here. So I ain't got to try to get through so many of these damn prickers. Ooh, pick up your feet. Woo-hoo-hoo. That was beautiful. Yep, heading back. I should stop and hit this damn glass blunt instead of trying to walk and hit it and keep it moving. Whoa, tree. So hopefully, guys, I can get into this swamp at another time. That's my plan. I'd like to get out here and get a pole in the water, in the kayak, see what I can get. There used to be, when we were younger, put the little net for catching minnows, minnow trap into the spillway up here up the lake. We used to get little northerns or muskelunch or whatever the hell they were. Not 100% positive. I didn't know that much about fish back then. Not that I know a hell of a lot about fish now. I don't think that's where I came through. One bad thing about pushing trees out of the way is there's a lot of thorn apple trees back here with big friggin' thorns in them. I've had one in my leg before. Not fun. Not good. Hurt like hell. Bled like hell too. Yep, another spot where there's a natural spring that just runs off the hill. I think that one spot where the open water was is where I'm going to stop. Take a couple hits before I move on out. I'll probably pause it there. Nah. We'll leave it rolling. Why not? Screw it. You guys have been here this long. Might as well stick with me through the end. I thought about going around and coming up the other side, but people own the property and I don't want to push my luck too much. I don't think they would have cared, especially if I'd have told them what I was doing. I think they'd have been cool about it. Tim Metley's pretty cool. He's an alright dude. Wonder if these geese are right over here. Sure sounds it. The back of my pant leg's a little wet. I must have kicked some mud up on me. That's a bummer. I ain't gonna do no videoing on the other camera on my way out just because I'm gonna have a hard enough time trying to figure everything out and get it situated. This was all trees and swamp, mud. None of this water like it is now. I know I've said that numerous times, but it amazes me over there on how you can't even come up that access road for the telephone wires. I mean, I know they got stuff that on tracks that float and everything else, and they can get out there. I don't know if you can see it. He's right straight ahead here, honking away at me. There he goes. There they go. Where are you going? What are they chasing each other for? Horny ass ducks, geese. The blue ball walking. Oh, there goes another one. Probably because of me. Probably spooking them. Loud sons of a bitches. I don't know why they gotta be so loud. I don't know if this is the way I came. Yeah, there's one of them thorn apples that I was talking about. Ooh. Ain't even noon. Well, that wasn't too bad. It was kind of alright timing. It didn't take as long as I thought. Not at all. Look at that. That's kind of cool. It's amazing how they can chew up and cut down a tree. Definitely is. I don't see no fish swimming like right here. But I don't know how easy it would be for them to get in here. That main part over there is what I was trying to, like, where that goose, you probably can't see it in this with the GoPro. There's a main area that always came down through that I'd love to get the kayak in and get back in here so I can fish it. I know I keep repeating myself, but it'd be great to get back here and fish. I might just kind of get back in here and fish over there where that water was in that pond where we seen the beaver and what. There's a snapper. I don't know if you can see it in the video or not. There's a snapping turtle right out there swimming. I'm hoping he'd poke his head up. That was fucking awesome that I got to see a turtle. Looking for fish and I got to see a turtle. That's sweet. Geese, a turtle. Kinda nice. Kinda nice. Alright, here's a good shake. Alright guys. That was that. I'm gonna get out of these woods. Get back, do some other stuff. If you guys enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, share. Like I said, hopefully I can get in here with the kayak at some point and get video of that. But again, if you like this video, like, subscribe, share. God bless. Peace!